Golden Storm is next, and then on the inside Kadoun. Native Sessions just behind them with Alexander Banquet as they race out over the first. Garvavoni, a very bad mistake. The rider did fantastically well to keep the partnership intact. And Andrew McNamara, while Native Jack is a long way behind as they go over fence number 2 and head up the far side to the third. Kymandjen is the leader, being followed by Le Coudray. Heroic is close up just behind them in third place. And they're being followed by Point Barrow, who's up towards the leaders on the outside of Alexander Banquet. And they're being followed by Kadoun, who's on the inside of Golden Storm. As they continue up now to the top of the hill, it's Kymandjen who makes the turn. Couple of lengths in front of Le Coudray. They're followed by Hume Castle making steady ground up on the outside. Heroic is fourth and Golden Storm is fifth. And then comes Alexander Banquet with Point Barrow. And they're being followed on the descent by Star Clipper with Native Sessions towards the inside. Heading downhill now towards the next fence on the descent, and Kymandjen is the leader with on the inside Le Coudray. Heroic is right up, followed by Hume Castle, and just behind these leaders Golden Storm, with just behind them Point Barrow, Alexander Banquet as they clear the next. How You Pet is towards the leaders. Native Sessions crash to that one as they race away now from the regulation, but happily Paul Carberry quickly to his feet, or Niall Madden quickly to his feet from that fall as they race across. It's Kymandjen who leads by 3 lengths to Le Coudray. Hume Castle is on the outside of Heroic, and they're being followed by How You Pet, What Odds on the outside of Alexander Banquet, and they're being followed by Golden Storm as they begin the run across now with 2 fences to bring them towards the stands. And Kymandjen bowling along in the lead for John Cullen. Making ground on the outside is Hume Castle for Robbie Power. Heroic and David Casey with on the inside Le Coudray, What Odds and How You Pet and Alexander Banquet. They're being followed by Star Clipper as they come across now to make the approach to the straight. 1 fence now before they'll swing in. The next is the 9th, and Kymandjen from Hume Castle, Heroic. On the inside, Le Coudray, then What Odds and How You Pet. Alexander Banquet's followed by Green River, Golden Storm, and Star Clipper, and Jaquouille just in behind them. So as they make the approach now to the turn into the straight, disputing the lead is Kymandjen, just ahead of Hume Castle. Heroic is third. 4 is Le Coudray and 5 is What Odds. 6 on the outside of these leaders is How You Pet. Star Clipper, Green River, Alexander Banquet. Kadoun is next on the inside. They're followed by Numbersixvalverde and Mullacash. So they jump the first of the 3 in the straight. And still disputing the lead, Kymandjen. From in the centre, Heroic, and on the near side is Hume Castle. At the centre fence in the straight, Kymandjen rising just in front with Hume Castle, Heroic. On the inside is Le Coudray. This quartet being followed by Alexander Banquet and What Odds and Golden Storm. How You Pet and Green River to the outside. They're being followed by Star Clipper. Kadoun is next towards the inside, and then comes Jockey and Mullacash. So up past the stands they come, with Kymandjen just the leader. From Hume Castle second, Heroic is third. Then What Odds and Le Coudray. Green River improves with How You Pet. Then Lord Alfie Ross on the outside of Star Clipper, Alexander Banquet, Golden Storm. Jaquouille is next with Point Barrow. Coolnahilla, Kadoun. Jaquouille racing freely on the inside of Pearly Jack. Garvavonian is next. And then comes Numbersixvalverde. Marcus de Berlais, the Bonnie Boiler. Darren's Last next. And Native Jack has closed up to join Takagi. 12 fences to jump and a circuit left to go. As they clear the fence away from the stands, Kymandjen continues to go along in the lead, followed in second by Hume Castle. They're being followed by Le Coudray, Heroic, What Odds. After them is Alexander Banquet. And jumping this regulation, taking them away from the stands and up the far side, it's Kymandjen and Hume Castle. Close behind them is Le Coudray. What Odds is right with them on the outside, and they're being followed by Heroic, Golden Storm, Green River towards the outside of the leaders. Then comes Coolnahilla trying to improve towards the inside as they go over that fence and head up now towards the top of the hill. Kymandjen makes the turn with 9 fences left to jump. In the lead from Hume Castle second. 3 lengths then to What Odds. Lord Alfie Ross has made ground. How You Pet and Green River and Star Clipper. On the inside, Heroic and Le Coudray as they begin now to make the descent and race downhill. And Le Coudray has been pulled up. And disputing the lead, Kymandjen with Hume Castle. A couple of lengths to What Odds. Lord Alfie Ross is next. Then comes Green River. Wide of these is How You Pet. And they're being followed by Numbersixvalverde, who's making ground with Star Clipper. Coolnahilla is also getting into it on the inside. Now they go to the regulation on the far side. It's just been bypassed, in fact. So they're beginning the run inside the final mile in the National. Kymandjen in front of Hume Castle. What Odds is third. Lord Alfie Ross is next. Then Green River. Numbersixvalverde is making ground. And they're being followed by How You Pet, Star Clipper. And then comes Marquis de Berlais and Coolnahilla, the 2 greys. Racing across, Mullacash is right up just behind them. So they rise now to this one, and it's Hume Castle on the outside, who is just the leader. Hume Castle with Kymandjen on the level, back in terms on the inside. Kymandjen then from Hume Castle. What Odds is third. Green River is just behind them. Lord Alfie Ross is next. Then How You Pet, Star Clipper. Golden Storm improving. Then Mullacash. Numbersixvalverde. Jockey improving on the outside. And Marquis de Berlais. And a bad mistake by How You Pet there as they race across with 4 to jump. A brave effort from Kymandjen and Hume Castle. They've been up front throughout. Golden Storm, What Odds, Numbersixvalverde, Star Clipper, Marquis de Berlais and Jaquouille, and they're being followed by Green River. At the 4th from home, Hume Castle and Kymandjen from Golden Storm. Star Clipper making ground on the inside as they race round the home turn. Kymandjen is the leader for John Cullen. Second is Hume Castle, Robbie Power. Star Clipper, Alan Crow. Then What Odds, Ross Geraghty. Jaquouille is making ground from the back. Also trying to get into it is Coolnahilla. They've 3 left to jump. It's Kymandjen. Jaquouille coming there in the centre. Coolnahilla making ground. Davy Condon is first ride in the National. Coming down to the second last. Kymandjen, Coolnahilla and Jaquouille. Numbersixvalverde and Marquis de Berlais. They're on the run of the final fence. It's Coolnahilla, Kymandjen, Jaquouille, Numbersixvalverde, and they're being followed on the run to the last by Marquis de Berlais, but it's Jaquouille and Gareth Cotter going to lead at the final fence. Jaquouille is over in the lead. Numbersixvalverde putting in a big effort over on the far side. They're running up towards the line. It's Jaquouille, Numbersixvalverde over on the far side. Numbersixvalverde and Ruby Walsh wins the Grand National for Martin Brassil and Bernard Carroll. Jaquouille, Marquis